Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat.
Hello. Good. We have a shorter service tonight. It's a holiday. We have a shorter service tonight, but we'll do the Kiddush, even though it's the custom is to do the Kiddush in the Sukkah for Shmini Atzeret.
There's no minyan. Can you still do?
Yeah, we'll do everything that you don't do, when there's no minyan, you don't do the Baruch Hu. You, what else, how would that was said? No Kaddishes.
You can't do Kaddish.
No.
I have my mother's yard site.
All right, great. I
Coming
think
tomorrow too. But
we will, well, definitely tomorrow, but we should have a minyan. You have to have faith in the good people. Ronnie's not here. She's away. Away?
visiting her grandson.
Yeah, she's. I wonder why. Okay. Da da dum bum, dee dee dee, dum ba da bum, ba bum bum bum, dee 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 dee, dee 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 dee. Jordan, hello, Chag Sameach and Shabbat Shalom. Oh, I got rid of all my sins once and for all. So pagan.
I know, because in the Luach it says it's not magical. You can hit it once, he says, but it's not magic.
No, you
I
gotta
got
beat
some
it
great
into the.
stuff from the Rabbinical Assembly website.
About?
This is a study guide.
For Shmini Atzeret, it's
Yeah.
good. They're doing good stuff there.
Well,
Is
actually,
there any
I
good
made this
sources
copy
here?
for you.
Oh, I'll take it
This
home.
is, I kept from
So
me.
that's interesting.
Yeah, this
oh,
is
they
one
just-
of the
that's a
publications, and then
tefillah.
they have the Hakafa, and they have
Ah,
this whole thing
Tahorika.
about whole simple Torah.
Andy?
Yes,
Good to see you. Welcome.
thank you.
Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. Pleasure. So you're gradually moving here more.
Gradually, sort of expanding our time each year.
Great. Welcome to our little paradise.
Yeah, it's great.
That's beautiful. On a night like this is gorgeous. We should really have the minyan outside, but we can't because we have people streaming along. Stan Mitchell, meet Andy, what, Schreier?
Share.
Share. Yeah, pleasure. You know, it's abbreviated tonight. So, and we'll do the Kiddush in the Sukkah again. Yeah. You do it, you just don't do Leishe Basukah. We'll do the Kiddush there. Because, there's a huge, I studied for a half a year, the debate whether Shmini Atzeret belongs to the week of Sukkot or whether it's a separate holiday or not. You cannot believe the shuvot on the. I know you lose sleep over that issue.
But it's separate. I mean, the Torah says
That I lean to it, but the compromise is
it identifies Shmini Atzeret.
it should be a separate. That's generally the view, but in order to respect the minority view, the custom is to do the Kiddush and the Sukkah to kind of retain the week. Well, the question is it the end of the Sukkot week or is it a separate holiday? So that's, it's the burning question of Israel Frankel's class. That was that was his whole course, entire semester on that subject. The idea was to get us to read sources. But okay, how we doing here? We got a couple. We don't have a minyan yet.
Yes, we
5,
do. Yeah.
9.
Marcia.
Oh, we need her in here. We have a volunteer for Debbie. Would you volunteer for the candle lighting? No? Esme, I think I'm going to need you. My pickings are slimmer here. Okay. I guess we'll wait just a minute. It's not quite 6:30 yet, but we should get started. Mizmor shir liyom haShabbat, tov liodot, Adonai. I like when Shabbat is the first day of the holiday. I like that with Rosh Hashanah too. I like that. It kind of gives the whole week a regular week feel. And just a thought. We are guided by the perpetual calendar. So, Andy, you met everybody? I hope you're. I'll have to come tomorrow morning when we have a few more people here. In the future, when you come, Shabbat morning's the time to come. Yeah. Okay, I guess we can begin. We're going to need Marcia, though, otherwise we can't recite Kaddish. 3, 6, 9. Hoshia et amecha, varech et nachlatecha. There, we needed you, Marcia. Okay, please rise, everyone. We'll keep it nice, short and sweet. We have a small group tonight. Candles are there for Yom Tov and Shabbat. And Shechianu. And we're all set. Thank you. Yeah, Shabbat and Yom Tov. Okay. And then the Shechianu afterwards. It's somewhere there. Keep going. That's it. Just leave it there. Yeah. I'm going to put this in the disposable. V'yom Tov. Amen. Baruch. Shechia. Amen. We arrived at Shabbat and the holiday. Thanks, that's me. Thank you, always. Thanks for your love. Okay, please be seated, everyone. We have an abbreviated Shabbat because we're coming from the holiday. We don't need to introduce ourselves to the sanctity of Shabbat. So we turn to page 27. This means more surely Yom HaShabbat.
Mizmor shir
Yom HaShabbat. Tov Yodot LaAdonai.
Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Mizmor shir
Yom HaShabbat, Tov Liodot LaAdonai, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker chastecha ve'emunatcha balelot alei asor v'alei navel alei higayon bechinor mizmor shir liyom HaShabbat Tov Liodot LaAdonai, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Kismet volech, Amelech Azernei Magad Masachat Adonai, Miodam Kumach Shevotecha, Bifrosh Me'esav Esav Kalevav, Nisham Dei V'Diav Yatamro Liam Adonai. Ki neyavech Adonai, ki neyavech Yovedu Yitbaru B'kol Yaven, V'ata B'tin B'Shurai, Zadik Atamar Yifrach.
Tzadikatamar Yifrach Keres Balvanon Yizkor Shetulim Beveit Adonai Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrichu Od Yenuvon Beseva Deshenim Verananim Yehu Lahagid Ki Ashar Adonai Suri Velo Avlatabo.
Page 29. Adonai Malakut Lavesh.
Adonai Malakut Lavesh. Lavesh Adonai Hitazar. Aftikon Tevel Baltimot. Aftikon Tevel Baltimot. Nachon Kisacha Meaz Me'olam Ata Nasun Harot Adonai Nasun Harot Kolam Yisum Naharot Dachyam Mikolot Mayim Rabim Adirim Mishpereyam Adir Bamarom Adonai Adir Bamarom Adonai Edotechanem Numod Levecha Kodesh Adonai Leorech Yamim Adonai Leorech Yamim Mikolot Mayim Rabim Adirim Mishpereyam Adir Bamarom Adonai Adir Bamarom Adonai.
Mourners and those observing our night, we rise to recite the Kaddish before the Baruch Hu, page 30, together. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad yivarach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yamechon, chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman karim v'imru, amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'lam v'lomei l'mayah, Yiparaf yishtabach, yitbar v'yitromam v'yitnasei, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei dekudisha brichu. Eila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran b'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, uyaseh shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Dear people, my heroes who are here on this quiet Friday night, Shmini Atzeret. Happy Shmini Atzeret, everyone. Just make my thoughts very brief. First of all, I think it's important to note that, and this was the great Chidush discovery of the great Samson Raphael Hirsch, that Shavuot is to Pesach, that Shmini Atzeret is to Sukkot. So you can do your own configurations there. The purpose of Passover freedom must lead to something, and it leads to Sinai, leads to Shavuot, 7 weeks. Sukkot's a little different. It's not 7 weeks, but we have the 7 days of the celebration of joy, and then it leads to the 8th day to try to understand what that happiness celebration leads to, which raises an interesting question. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be reading excerpts from the book of Ecclesiastes. And if you've ever read anything from the book of Ecclesiastes, Kohelet, it's completely at odds with the whole message of Sukkot. which is interesting why it was it was like our United States Congress. It was almost like a 50-50 vote in making it part of the canon of the Bible. That's a very close to me. And that's because Ecclesiastes is kind of a downer, cynical text. The key word in Ecclesiastes is hevel. Hevel havalim, vanity of vanities. Nothing makes any sense. In fact, I listed the things that the author of Kohelet, who is assumed to be Solomon, but he didn't write Kohelet. That's a different issue for the scholars. But the things that makes the author of Kohelet happy, this person had, we would equate this person with having everything. Houses, mansions, lots of money. This Kohelet was perfectly endowed with lots of material things, and yet what comes through in the book is a negativity, it's a cynicism. This person thrived on sleep, labor, love of a woman, eating, drinking, and enjoying the sun. Now, a lot of people like to live like that. It's not bad. But it didn't make this person really happy. If you read the rest of the entire text, it's quite a sobering book, and certainly not like the exuberance of Sukkot. I think I mentioned last Friday night, my sermon was, we are commanded to be happy. Sukkot is, you must, as man simchatenu, it's the time for your joy. Even if you're not happy, you're required to be happy in every aspect. And here we read Ecclesiastes that kind of pulls us down and reminds us that not everybody can be that happy. But perhaps there's a reason why we read Kohelet. I think it's part of the brilliance of our tradition that allows us to enter the world of a lot of different people and raising the question, which is a good one, why are we so despondent? Why are some people so positive? Why are people so negative? In fact, if I can share with you, I got my hair cut today. It's a very exciting day. And I asked my stylist, are there some people, because everybody was very friendly there, so I said, are there some people who are your customers that you do not look forward to seeing? And she said, yes, there are a few of them. When I look at my schedule, I said, well, why? How can you be unhappy coming here? And she said, because these people just pour out all their negative feelings. They tell her about their horrible husband and their horrible children, their horrible work. She said, it's really rough to be cutting hair and hearing all that negativity. So I got a chuckle at it because my mind, obviously, today is about this question of why some people are positive, some people are negative, and what it takes to bring happiness. Certainly the message of Sukkot is, if you're a happy person, you can live in a fragile sukkah and be happy. You can be, in Ecclesiastes, live in a mansion with wealth and be extremely unhappy. So our tradition reminds us that in search of happiness, there's something much greater, obviously, than material wealth. We shake a lulav and etrog. We technically are supposed to live in a fragile sukkah for the entire week, and yet we're very happy people. And that's another thing. The Jewish people have lived with a lot of fragility in our own long history, and yet we have taught the world extreme joy, optimism, happiness, no matter what has happened to our people. And it's I think quite a lesson as we pause here at the end of the holiday to consider all that. Life isn't filled with all of our certainly physical and material quests satisfied, but there are other avenues that obviously bring us joy, and our tradition would emphasize having a life of meaning, being connected with people, doing what is right, and living in a world of love, forgiveness, chesed, kindness. I think that's what we all really search for, and without those things, we remain from being as happy as we could be. I mentioned my own things. Give me my studying, my books, my friends, my spouse, the love of family, my children, my Judaism, my music. I am so happy, and I'm going to keep it that way. I hope you have the same avenues that bring this great joy. So let's try to keep this going. Oh, we have people coming here. Zman Simchatenu. Let's keep up the time of our great joy as we say Amen to that. So, let's enjoy our holiday. We're called to the minyan here. Yeah, a few people are coming in. But we need you, Parsha, for the minyan. Well, let's wait just a minute, then we'll continue on page 39a. See, she walked out, so. But we have two others, so we'll have 12. Come on in, we need you all. When you come to our synagogue, we need everyone. Visitors. Come on in. Come on in. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We need you for the minyan here. Welcome. You're our heroes of the evening. Welcome, you dear people. So, Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. Please rise, everyone. Page 39a.
Baruch hu et Adonai Amavorach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Amavorach le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated. Page 39a. Please be seated, everyone. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Mechalev zmanim mesberek lekvanim mishberek bekedesh nabarim v'layla.
Umavir yom umevi laila umavdil ben yom uven laila Adonai tzvaot shemo El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu l'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Shemo.
Amariv aravim.
Amen. On page 40, we praise the gift of Torah.
Ahavat olam
Beit
Beit Yisrael
Yisrael.
Amcha havta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Al kein
Adonai Eloheinu b'shachmeinu v'kumeinu nasiach b'chukecha
v'nismach
b'divrei Toratecha ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד.
כי הם חיינו
באורך ימינו ובהם נגד יומם ולילה באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Amen. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. V'yahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'ribat bam בשבתך, בביתך, ובלתך, בדרך, ובשפך, ובקומך, וכשאתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך. Page 42. ונתתי מצארצכם ביתו ירום הכוש. וישמרו לכם פדפני לבכם וזאתם ועבדתם אלוהים אחרים והשתחוויתם להם. ועבדתם ירום לבסוף שבלתם לכם, שמתם דברי אלה. ולימדתם אותם את בניכם לדבר בם. למען יבוא ימיכם וימי בניכם על האדמה שנשבע לאבותיכם לתת להם כי מהשמיים על הארץ ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור. והיה לכם לציצית וראיתם אותו זכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Adonai Elohechem
Amen. Page 44.
Ya la 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 la
La la la la la,
ya
la 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 la, la 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 la,
ya la la la
la la la la la,
ya la 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 ya la 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 mi
chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh Nora tehila tosefele
ya la la
la
la
la la la la la
ya la
la la la la la la
ya la la la
la la la la la la
malchutecha ra'u banecha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe
Ze'elianu v'yamru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed
ya la la la
La la la la la
ya la 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 ya la 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 v'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miyad chazak mimenu ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
Finding that way to shalom, to peace. Page 45, let's read in the English translation, the beautiful Hashkinenu, dated probably 12th, 13th century, this beautiful piece of liturgy. Let's read together. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us, remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace, now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch Shemo,
Aparei sukat shalom,
Aleinu
aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim, v'al Yerushalayim, v'al Yerushalayim. Amen.
Amen. We rise in praise of our Shabbat and our Chag, our holiday. Page 46.
V'shamru
B'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'doratam berit olam Vishamru Bnei Yisrael
Et
Tashabat La'asot
Et HaShabbat
Lidorotam Berit Olam
Beini uvein Bnei Yisrael Oti le'olam Oti le'olam
Vishamru Bnei Yisrael Et HaShabbat La'asot Et HaShabbat Lidorotam Berit Olam
Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai
Et HaShamayim Et HaAretz Vishamru Bnei Yisrael Et HaShabbat La'asot
Et HaShabbat
Lidorotam Berit Olam
Uvayom HaShvi Shabbat vayinafash
Shabbat Vayinafash
Shabbat vayinafash
Vishamru Bnei Yisrael
Et
HaShabbat La'asot
Asot Et HaShabbat
Lidorotam Berit Olam
Vaydaber Moshe et Moadei
Adonai El Bnei Yisrael Chatzi Kaddish, which will then be followed by our silent Amidah, that is for Shmini Atzeret for the holiday, and Shabbat, page 306 through page 314. So Chatzi Kaddish first.
Yitkara v'yitkara Shemei Rabba
Amen.
V'yama dira kirete v'yamlech machutei
B'chayechon u'v'yomechon Chayedecho Beit Yisrael Gala ba'gala Uvizman karim
V'yimaru
Amen Yesh Rabba Mivarach Yallam Lalmei Amaya Yitbarach
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shmei Kedusha
B'richu
Leila min kol rachata v'shirata
Tush b'chata v'nechemata Da'amiran bi'ama
V'yimaru
Amen. Page 306.
Ya la 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 Adonai Ya la 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 Sfatai tiftach Ya la 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 Ufi agid Ufi agid tehilatecha Ya la 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 Adonai Ya la 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 la
Sfatai tiftach
Ya la 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 la
Ufi yagid
Ufi
Yagid
agid
tehilatecha. Melech Azer Read Hatal. Tafratana mikalami. Karaftana mikalami. Shmakadagulim karata. Vatiten an v'dan lebiava shabbatot limucha. Wadin simcha gakinis masasot. Yom HaShabbat hazeh. V'et Yom HaShmini chag Atzeret zman simchatenu biava. Mikra kol jezech elitziat Mitzrayim. Chaim v'shalom b'yom HaShmini chag Atzeret hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai, Baruch atah Adonai.
Oseh shalom
Bimromav.
bimromav, Uyaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru imru
Amen.
Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom,
Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru
Amen. Page 53, Vayachulu.
Vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz,
V'chol tzevam. Vayechal Elohim
bayom
hashvi melachto asher asa. Vayishpot
bayom hashvi mikol malachto asher asa. Vayevarech Elohim et yom hashvi, vayikadesh oto, Kivo Shabbat mikol melachto, Kivo Shabbat mikol melachto, Asher bara Elohim, Asher bara Elohim lasot. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu,
Elohei Avraham,
Elohei
Yitzchak,
Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon Koneh Shamayim V'Aretz, Magen Avot Bidvaro, Mechaye Meitim B'Ma'amaro, Ha'el HaKadosh She'en Kamohu, Hameniach Le'amo, B'Yom Shabbat Kodsho, Kivam Ratza L'Haniach Lahem, Kivam Ratza L'Haniach Lahem, L'fanav Navo B'Yirav V'Chachad, V'Nodeh Lishmo B'chol Yom Tamid, Me'on HaBrachot, El HaHodot, מקדש
השבת
השבת
ומברך
שביעי
שביעי ומניח בקדושה
לעמד
מדושני עונג
זכר
למעשה
למעשה
בראשית. Page 54.
Eloheinu ve'Eloi avoteinu v'imotenu Retzei v'imnuchatenu Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha V'ten chelkenu b'toratecha Sabenu mituvecha V'samchenu b'shuatecha V'tahir libeinu Le'avdecha be'emet V'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu B'yahava uvratzon Shabbat kodshecha V'yanucho v'Yisrael Mekadeshei Shemecha Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Shemo.
Mekadesh HaShabbat
Amen. Kaddish Shalem, page 54.
Yitkaral v'yitkadash Shemei Rabam
Amen.
Yalmad derech yirteh v'yamlich machuteh B'chayechon v'yamechon B'chayetecho Beit Yisrael Bagalav v'zman kariv yamaru
Amen. Yesh me Rabba mevarach Ya'alam lo mehamaya Yiparach
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yiterman v'yitnaseh v'yithadav v'yitalev v'yitalah Shmei Kedusha
Brichu
Leila min kol v'chata v'shirata Tishbata v'nechamata Damiron b'yoma v'yamaru
Amen.
Kabbalat Slotan Avutan Dachol Yisrael Kadam Avon Divishmaya v'yamaru
Amen.
Yesh Lama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yamaru
Amen.
Oseh Shalom b'mroma v'yaseh Shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yamaru
Amen. We're going to recite the Kiddush in the Sukkah when we're finished. So we're going to continue on page 56. Please rise for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol Lateit gedula v'yatzer b'reishit Shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot V'lo samanu k'mishpachat ha'adama Shelo sam chelkeinu kahem V'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam V'anachnu korim ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ימל ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים הוא אלוהינו אמת מלכנו אפס ולתום ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשיבות אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד.
Page 57. לתקן עולם במלכות שעתי וכל המילים לפניך דנולהינו יקור ויפול ולקבוע שורדתנו ויקבלו כולם מלכותך ותמלוך עליהם מהר לעולם ועד
ויקבלו כולם את מלכותך ותמלוך עליהם מהר לעולם ועד כי המלכות שלך היא ולעולמי תמלוך בכבוד ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד
ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ,
ביום ההוא,
ביום ההוא,
יהיה
אדוני אחד,
ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. We pause to remember the yard sites. This is the last week of the month of Tishrei of Eric Weskler, Sadie Ash, Beatrice Ballo, Albert Korn, Barbara Mitzi Edelman, Eva Newman, Rose Meltz, Anna R. Mitchell, your mother, Julia Scher, Hilly Mellitz, Arthur Burt Benson, Sylvia Rosenblatt, Morris A. Katz, Francine Schoenfeld, Stanley B. Lesser, Elsie Rosen, Noma Lois Burke, Michael Doron, Esther Green, Jack Fleet, Rose Anzel, Jerome Bieber, Ruth Warset, Gloria Weisberg Jacobs, Irving S. Paley, Max Heller, Sidney Sklar, all of blessed memory. So those remembering yard sites and those in mourning, rise to proclaim their faith, their love, their appreciation of life and memories. Page 58. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad yivarach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yamechon, v'chayedechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach lelam l'mei almaya, yiparach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, shmei dekudisha brichu, la'ila min kol bechata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, dam yiran b'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, u'yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru
Amen.
amen. Marcia, it's up to you. Please be seated. And then we'll do some welcoming after announcements.
Welcome, everybody. I want to thank Stan and the rabbi for conducting the service and for your wonderful duets. It was lovely.
Unplanned.
So that was extra special. I want to thank Susan and Jay Ben for sponsoring the Bima Baskets this week to celebrate their son Jeremy's engagement. The sponsorships of the Bima Baskets go to benefit All Faith Banks and the JFCS. I want to remind you, and Dennis will encourage you, to come for Mitzvah Day at the cemetery on November 8th. It really is a lovely mitzvah, and you really feel good. And then the next time you go to the cemetery and it looks so beautiful, you go, I was part of that. So, if you can, please come. The rabbi is, I think you started last week.
My classes start next week.
Okay, next week.
Yeah, after the holidays, as promised.
And he gives two classes. On Tuesday is Jewish history, and on Wednesday is Jewish ethics. They're both at 10:30, and I urge all of you to attend. They really are wonderful. Temple Beth Sholom is known for its education and its scholars and the congregation that has rabbis and cantors and people like Stan who can daven. But as the rabbi was talking, I don't know if it was really a sermon or it was a talk, but
Light.
Judaism is also known for positive. We're not a religion of doom and gloom. As you said, we've just celebrated some We had some sad holidays, but we've celebrated some joyful holidays, and that we are a synagogue of joy. We have decided that along with our education, we are going to do some more fun events. Some of them we've done in the past, some of them we're going to try out this year, and I'm going to give you a little taste of them. On December 17th, in conjunction with the Jewish Federation, we are going to be a pre-event for the Jewish Film Festival, so it will be the first of many films. It will be at our synagogue, and I have heard the films this year are wonderful. We, on February 15th, in conjunction with the Perlman Music Festival, we will be hosting at our synagogue the Punch Time Quartet. I think they're students, but they're part of the Perlman Festival, and that will be at 6:30. And if you've ever gone to any of the events of Perlman, they're extraordinary people, and in some cases you can say several years later, oh, they sang at our synagogue as they become famous. We are going on February 28th to the opera to see Carmen. Even if you don't like opera, nobody doesn't like Carmen. It's a very upbeat, fun opera. Our Eric is in charge of that, and it should be really a great event. We have on February 29th, again in conjunction with the Federation, again at our synagogue, People of the Book. The speaker will be Tom Dugan, and he's going to talk, I guess, about his collective works. He's an author and a playwright. On March 10th, Stan is going to once again do a day of baseball, spring training, Baltimore Orioles versus Toronto Blue Jays, and we're looking for intending to do some more kinds of events. So we encourage everybody to tell your friends. These are all community events. You can invite people to attend. Some of them will have small charges, some of them will be free, but let's bring some joy back into our synagogue. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I just want to welcome our guests here. I know Andy is here. We've met before. You're an old-timer already, but welcome. You want to just introduce yourself so everybody knows who you are? You're a very important person.
No.
Well, you are.
I'm just one of many. So I'm Andy Scher. I am in the process of sort of becoming a snowbird. I'm failing at it, but I'm working hard to try to make it happen. In my spare
Thanks,
time,
Dan.
in my spare time, I am president of United Synagogue, which is an organization that you know.
Nothing to it.
We are working hard to try to strengthen our movement, to help our congregations thrive, to rebuild our youth programming, and to engage those who are really not currently engaged, but identify as conservative Jews. So we have a lot of work to do.
I can't wait to talk to you. I think
Yeah.
I mentioned that last time we
Yeah.
met.
I'm happy to, we should
We
have
need
lunch.
you. Yeah, tell me when you're here.
Yeah, we'll be back at the beginning of November. And
Please, call me. Let me know, and we'll get together. That sounds good. Great, Andy.
hopefully I'll see you.
Great. Welcome, welcome. And you good people? You've been here before, haven't you? No? Are you visiting?
Maybe.
What's your name? So introduce yourself.
Susanna. Alexander and Susanna.
Alexander Shoshana?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you from Israel? No.
From
Shoshana is
Russia.
Israeli name.
From
Hebrew name. Where?
From Odessa.
Odessa. Oh, from the former Soviet Union. Odessa is a very interesting place these days.
Yeah, I know.
Are you visiting here or do you live here?
We live here.
Oh, welcome. Well, don't make this the last time you're here. These are our dear people. Come on Saturday morning. We have quite a few
Yeah.
Russian-speaking
Yeah.
people. I think you'll enjoy.
Yeah.
My wife is from Baku, so
Oh.
I've been in Odessa many times. Great city, beautiful city, music. Yeah, beautiful city. Yeah, very good. Okay, good. Alexander and Shoshana are here. Okay, let's finish up with Shalom Aleichem, then we'll go outside.
Page 73. Ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Asherei Malachei Elyon Mimelech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Boachem L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mimelech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Barchuni l'shalom malachei HaShalom malachei Elyon Mimelech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Seichem l'shalom malachei HaShalom malachei Elyon Mimelech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Shabbat Shalom.
There we go. Shabbat's not the same without that Shabbat Shalom. Stan Mitchell, our gift, who will be honored, by the way. I should let everybody know this. Simchat Torah on Sunday morning. Stan Mitchell and Len Berman will be honored as our two special honorees for Chatan Torah and Chatan Breshit. Very well deserved, as I wrote to all of you today. All right, let's go to the Sukkah. It's nice. It's not cold out, so let's go.